restaurant. Bonjour. Si je devais continuer en français, cela serait plus facile pour moi. Et si Gabe pourrait se délecter de cet échange en français, cela ne serait pas approprié devant une si noble assemblée, et de la langue de Molière, je vais enchaîner sur celle de Shakespeare. Thank you, Armand. First, I didn't know you were talking about me when you were talking about someone very active, but anyway, thank you. Thank you for your introduction and welcome. I must admit, I was a little concerned about the welcome part, because after what the Saints did to the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day, who knows? Anyway, you may welcome them for the Super Bowl this year in Dallas. We are gathered today as France is honoring Gabe. And it is for me a great pleasure and an honor to be with you for that special occasion. For all of you, it's going to be a few minutes of torture with my beautiful accent, but not more than 30 minutes as per Gabe's suggestion. Les Palmes Académiques is the oldest French distinction for the civilians. Its origin is going back to 1808, when Napoleon Bonaparte launched this award. It is in 1866 that the medal, as it is known today, is presented to honor people with eminent services in promotion and in the promotion of actively the French language and the culture. Gabe, you will be joining in a few minutes famous people such as Marcel Pagnol, the Prince Albert de Monaco, President Léopold Sédar Senghor, in the National Order of the Palmes Académiques. But before joining them, in the Hall of Fame, allow me to summarize in front of your family, your friends, your colleagues present today, to summarize your career and dedication to the promotion of French culture and language. Born in Texas, your first contact with the Alliance Française was in Houston, where you took French classes and became a bright and fidèle student. You have always been looking for opportunities to travel abroad and even experience expatriation. A little bird even told me that at your first Christmas party with the company you were working for, you participated to the grand prize drawing for an all-expenses trip to France. You were so certain to win that when they announced the winning number, without checking it, you walked over the stage to collect your prize, laughing it was obvious that you were the only one out of 300 participants who deserved it. I'm sure you must have a gift for this, and I'll be checking my lottery later tonight. As in the oil business, you could have chosen nice destinations such as Nigeria, Angola, Libya, but no, you would rather go to France. As you joined the French oil company F in Houston in 1986, this is the beginning of a 12-year career with them, and that will give you the opportunity to move to Paris, but not Paris, Texas, Paris, France, where you spent 5 years. You move with your wife, Syrah, to Versailles, where your daughter, Catherine, went to school and your son, Christopher, is born. Versailles, city of the Sun King, with its palace, and where the Treaty of Independence of the United States was signed in 1783. For those who know you, it is difficult to imagine you choosing another place to stay. You see this opportunity of the very, very long vacation French have to tour the country, and took a second job as tour guide for family and friends who visited regularly. You met a lot of friends in France, and you still talk and visit with them regularly. Coming back to the United States, your career brought you to Cincinnati. But part of you was still in France, and you became an active board member of the Cincinnati Alliance Française chapter. That was not enough for you, so you worked with France toward the creation of the French-American Chamber of Commerce chapter. That is still prospering today, you should know that. And finally, while in Ohio, you also get involved in a sister city program between Montgomery and Neuilly-Plaisance. When in May 2000 you arrived in Dallas, you immediately joined the board of the Alliance Française, and with your vision, you saw large potentials. At that time, the Alliance was looking for a consensual leader, and you became the president of the Northern Texas chapter of the Alliance Française in 2004. It was not an easy task, but you successfully raised awareness, increased the membership, and secured funding. You are so successful in your enterprise with the Alliance that you secure an executive director position. Your networking with Alliance Française in Washington and in Paris is paying back, and you are in a position to obtain for Dallas one of the only 6 French directors paid by the Minister of Foreign Affairs available for the US. While sometimes Alliance Française board meetings get a little overheated, you always stay very calm with your large smile and warm voice, and as captain of the ship, give the direction and build consensus to move forward. As Alliance Française, thanks to your dedication and involvement, is growing and preparing the relocation of its office, you are informed that the director is called back to France. You decided that it was not going to happen, that you need 1 more year with the director, and started a fight with the French administration. Well, you have a better chance to empty the ocean with a teaspoon than to win against the French administration. But as a talented lawyer, you win. And Jean-Pierre Marais stayed 1 extra year with you to complete the move and secure the future of the Alliance. In 2007, you built a successful attorney exchange also between the Houston Bar Association and the city of Le Mans in France. And after almost 10 years of services as board member and president, you are made honorary president of the Alliance Française in 2009. Gabe, you have always saw the activities and the mission of the Alliance Française as a bridge between France and the United States. And beyond its mission as a language school and cultural organization, you have relentlessly advocated friendship and exchange between France and the United States. I met you a few times when visiting with French Senator Louis Duvernois, who is sharing this homage to your service. And I was always impressed by your energy and commitment. You are not only a Francophile, but also a Francophone, who will not miss an opportunity to speak the language of Molière. I have even been told that you probably dream in French. So, today, it's a great honor and a privilege for me, on behalf of the French government, to first thank you for all those years of services, and to knight you as Chevalier des Palmes Académiques. Gabe will now proceed. Gabriel LUGO, au nom du gouvernement de la République française, nous vous faisons chevalier dans l'ordre national des Palmes Académiques. Here's your knight.
This is a little overwhelming, as you might imagine. And over the course of the last several weeks, since finding out about this award, I have to say that now I think I've heard almost every night joke there is. But I truly understand the nature of this honor, and I am very grateful. I'd like to say thank you to the Ministre de l'Éducation, Luc Chantal, and to Monsieur le Conseiller élu Damien Regnard for coming to Dallas to present this award to me. I sincerely appreciate his efforts. I know that dealing with French administration can sometimes be a challenge, so I really do appreciate that. To the Alliance Française, I would like to say thank you to Marie-Ange and Armand Sebon, and also Julie and Remy, Michel, Chouad, Jacques Alfarad, Pierre Lacour, board members past and present, my good friend Harry, and Wendy and Jean-Pierre Maui, who are not here but are always in my thoughts. I want to thank all of you for your work and dedication to our common mission of advancing the French language and French culture. It is, I would be remiss in not saying very clearly that my volunteer work would not have been possible without the support of my company. And so I would like to thank Joe Roach and for supporting my community efforts, and to my colleagues who put up with me every day. I want to say thank you to them. And finally, to my wife, Sita, my son, Chris, my daughter, Catherine, and my mom and my brother. Thank you for your support of my community work, and to all of you for coming here today. Thomas Jefferson a dit que chaque homme a deux pays, c'est propre et la France. Pour moi, je peux dire honnêtement que c'est vrai pour moi aussi. Now, if I can have Mr. Vignard come up one last time. Mr. Vignard, I really appreciate everything that you've done for the Alliance Française, for me, and I would like to present you with a small token of my appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Someone told me that there's wine and cheese somewhere. So I think it would be a good opportunity.
Yeah, it's right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I really appreciate it.